Well, hello YouTube. I'm Rob. This channel is called RV Ever After, and odd name since we're not in an RV. Stay tuned, we'll tell you why. I'm Rob.
I'm Shelley.
That rooster crowing 6 a.m. Black rifle coffee, a few good friends. Watching the sunrise in a deer stand. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Casting a ride out on the lake. Ice cold beer, dry tailgates. Watching the sunset, fall asleep. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Out where the green grass grows. It's just one stop sign to a simple life off a dead-end old dirt road. Cowboy hats, pickup trucks, four-wheel drives, digging up mud, sipping whiskey from a Dixie cup. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country. Rodeo buckles, worn-out boots, wide open fields, small town roots. We like to eat what we shoot. Hell yeah, that's my kind of country.
Okay, welcome back. So, why are we not full-time in an RV yet? That is the intention of this YouTube channel and our intention. Number of factors that are causing that. First and foremost, we both have full-time jobs, cannot be done remotely. We've tried. Hard to do. My wife works at a hospital. She works in a housekeeping area. That job can't be done remotely. I work in retail in a department store. That can't be done remotely. So we're waiting, waiting, writing that out. Possibly looking for stuff that can be done remotely. Kind of happy where we're at right now. Just waiting. I just turned 61. I plan on retiring at 65. Once my wife retires, when she hits 65, we're on the road. We're gone. Everything's going to get sold. We'll be gone. So that's the number one thing that's holding us back. So money, basically. Money is you got to have money or you're not traveling. The second biggest issue that is now at the forefront of what's going on with us is my health. I've always been huge healthy person, hugely healthy. And about 2 years ago, all of a sudden I became the high blood pressure person. I fought it. I didn't want to go on blood pressure medicine, didn't think it was necessary, but apparently it was. So I've always been, 60 years old, I've always been the 120 over 80 kind of guy. In fact, my wife would get so upset with it at times because she'd come home complaining about how high her blood pressure was and the different medications, and they switched her medication 5, 6, 7 times to try to get the right combination to get her blood pressure down where it needed to be. Mine, they gave me one pill and it was good to go. But she'd come home complaining about, yep, it's still high. Yep, it's still high. Well, I go to the doctor for a physical, come back, and I'm 122 over 81. It's like, it doesn't get more textbook than that. But all of a sudden, it started being elevated a couple of years ago. And the family doctor at the time, he says, Rob, you've got a heart murmur. Has anybody ever told you that before? Well, no. I've never ever had that issue before. Well, you should go get it checked out. And like usual, Rob doesn't like doctors, so I blew him off. Never went. Never canceled the appointment, never went to it. And about 3 months ago, February of 2024, mid-January, I think it was actually, all of a sudden I wasn't feeling good. Second bout of COVID. I had it once before, actually twice before. I had it before they even knew what it was. And then early 2019, both me and my wife had it and had it bad. And this time I had it. It wasn't very bad at all. It was pretty mild. But once the doctor got tested, and yep, it was COVID. Didn't give you nothing for it. Just go home, take it easy, fight through it. It'll be okay. You'll live, type of thing. And at that appointment, though, that doctor, he says, you've got a pretty pronounced heart murmur. You should have this checked out. Well, this time I let my wife talk me into going and getting it checked out. Here's what this video is about, the heart. What's going on, why it's going on. I left a job of 10 years. It was a desk job. Never knew I had this problem, never noticed this problem. I sat at a desk all day. The retail job I've got now requires me to be on my feet, walking around all day. And I would very quickly lose my breath doing tasks that younger Rob would have just not even paid attention, just did. All of a sudden, I would start breathing heavy, losing it. And I had been diagnosed at one point with asthma, and that wasn't it, apparently. So, decided, okay, let's go to this specialist. Let's see what's going on. And they run EKG one time, and the doctor comes in, and he says that from his experience, I could possibly have a clogged aorta. Not good. So we're going to do an ultrasound. Going to do an ultrasound. Can't really tell around that, so we got to schedule what they called an esophageal cardiogram. Go in, get sedated, lay on an operating table, put a probe down your throat, and look at the top of my heart. So the good news is that there is no clogging of the aorta. The bad news is the upper chamber of your heart that pumps the red blood through the aorta has got a muscle there that is very enlarged. Now, here's how he explained this to me. How an airplane works. You get your wing here. On the top of your wing, you've got very low air pressure up here. You've got high air pressure down here, which causes the lift of the wing and lifts it up. So what's happening is that muscle is partially clogging the aorta, causing high pressure. The valve next to it is got lower pressure, so when my heart tries to pump real hard to get blood out the aorta, it pulls the flap of that valve over and pretty much clogs the aorta. And the more stress I am, the more physical strain I have, the worse it is. So, blood pressure medicine that I was on went away. They gave me a new one, which is a beta blocker, and that seems to be helping a lot. So we're still going to monitor that, test that. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for me to go on the road when I can't breathe every time I'm stressed. I mean, being an RV, you're going to do stressful things quite often, obviously. I mean, we want to go see things. We want to hike. We want to do everyday maintenance on the RV myself. I've always been a do-it-myself kind of guy, so we got to get all this checked out and get this all fixed. And I've got about 4 to 5 more years to do that before we get the RV and head out full time. But please keep watching the channel, share us, subscribe. We'll share any kind of RV content we can get a hold of. Right now, it's go to RV shows, record some content there, but there'll be other fun things, trips that we go on that we're going to record and get that content to you. But share us, like us, subscribe, keep watching. I want to build this up. Have a good day.